that scandal and bloodshed kept their distance from my house. You saw my son dueling with the Valera boy. At least he survives to learn from his mistakes. When Valera and Bardato cross each other, only blood and sorrow remain. Perhaps in time, if great Wodica judges us worthy of supporting the company. Word has spread fast about the little spectacle of the dogs. You've certainly caught everyone's attention. Perhaps the Watcher of Cadnua and House Bardato can help one another. Queen's Beth whispers of a Valera plot against my family. Something grander than pointless duels. You are a newcomer to the Deadfire, uniquely positioned to loosen Valera tongues. Zilli Valera strums a lute by the watchtowers, a meek-tempered boy, fonder of song and drink than the family business. He might spill something of his family's affairs. The governor is interested in how much luminous Adra we can export. Nothing else matters. To that end, I look forward to the day when we won't need Valera thugs backing our interests. Then I will sleep better at night. My hopes do not hinge on being proven right at every turn. Per Complanca, show more discretion than that. For now. Try not to alert the Valeras of our knowledge. That is the point of involving an outside agent. Because we do not belong in the same business, the Valeras are opportunists reaping the rewards of happenstance. They're little better than the pirates they're charged with slaying.
Very self-deception, mayhaps.
Fratello doesn't make my affairs any easier with his wayward ambitions. Oh dear. You're serious, aren't you? You think I'd put myself in pistol range of that old imp? I think you overestimate how much of my trust you currently enjoy. More pleasant subjects, I hope. Fratello doesn't make my affairs any easier, doesn't it? This is no surprise to me. Fortunately, Attello has fewer resources to expend than I do. More pleasant subjects, I hope.
I am coming. Well, my back. Trouble sleeping, Watcher? Me, I sleep like an infant.
Good night, Watcher. We can speak in the morning.
Ado, I hear you witnessed an unfortunate exchange behind the Adra Mill. You kept Laro and Orso from the Beyond. We could use such a mediator. Martino has need of muscle and brains outside of the Valera house.
Let me take point on this one, Father. Some royal Deadfire crews have lately taken to pirate hunting. One such crew has been boasting of their victories near the Wild Mare, singing their Rauatai songs and making our clients anxious. Hunting Principe dogs is our business. With all these problems with the Baldatos, now is not the time for competition from the Brass Citadel. It would be better if they took their business elsewhere.
Well, you could always start shooting the shit out of one another and leave good Deadfire folk be. Just a suggestion.
To be sure, but I know the limits of my stooges already. I don't know yours. There's more professional work in your future if you manage to not embarrass yourself. Was that not implied? Akosi, consider it done. Come back when the Rauatai dogs have been dispatched, dismissed, or dismembered. My time is freely given. What would you do with it?
Ado, what brings you to the whole of the Valeres? The Bardato Bank shuts us out of investments and stifles our finances. This is the richest prospect on Iora, but we cannot grow our family business.
Can't make coin at the expense of others? Now that's a crying shame.
If you know a better way of squeezing profit out of these islands, I'm open to hearing it. Ezali is a rich thug, and someday she will get what's coming to her. If we must. What is it? Shoddery. Our disagreements are beyond the point of shaking hands. This is not your feud. If anything, I question her interest. You have little to gain by peace between our families, but you speak as if you might. You want to help? Convince Ezali to negotiate. She ignores my invitations. Until then, leave me be.
When I was little, me and my brothers used to spend hours chasing each other through the Merkberry fields. Don't think a day went by I didn't have a skinned knee or a bleeding elbow.
Well, we did that sometimes. Only my brother usually had a hand in the bleeding.
He older or younger than you? Either way, I bet he's just as strapping.
Older. Was older. Then Raid Saris invaded.
Oh, of course, it's gone, but I'm so sorry.
Aethys, light of spring, sun of the world, thou givest me life and purpose.
Whose guts twist around like a rusty corkscrew? Oh, the sailor who can't hold down Queeky Stew. Defiance Bay, am I right? I was but a face in the crowd, but I remember the one who walked out of Hadron House alive.
He's had more than a few. Perhaps we should go before this ends in rambling professions of love.
I must be seeing double, Elfman, because it's like there's a great big lady crouching on your shoulders. So, what brings you here, friend? Captain gave us extra coin to occupy ourselves while we're on leave. We've been draining Valian wine cellars and trying to remember the words of Rauatai anthems, loudly as often as not. I do not understand. We have done nothing wrong. Joking. There's no... No. Really? Back to the ship! We should never have come! Absolutely.
Apologies, Lord, if I intrude upon your peace. Inspiration eludes me still. If you are after some scenery, I suggest the far end of the bridge. It smells better when the wind blows in from the sea, of course. Oh, sure, what about? Guess that means you've spent at least an hour or two in town. I ought to be used to it by now, but I keep thinking of ways we can make peace with the Bardatos. I fear that Persa's going to ruin that for us. She's in the thick of something too big for her. I caught cousin Persa running her mouth off about the job Belda got her involved in. Persa's been spending time in the gullet, in the tavern down there. Maybe she could tell you more. Sorry, I guess you got a mouthful, huh? I really ought to get back to my loot.
support.
Hold up, Cap. That be Malnage, the High Queen Sea Devil of the Deadfire herself, awaiting us like a shark in hate. Steady as the sea, Cap.
Captain, I've heard a mess and a half about you. Mostly good. Though I see your tasting company could use some refining.
Typical Malnage. Can't match my skill, so you try to spew shit.
Boy, when you're as old as me, your skill will still be naught more than the untrained fumbling of an Adeiran maid to the refined workings of my mind. I've heard about your run-ins with Captains Benweth and Ferrante. Meeting the old Principe seems like. Almost makes a girl green. The envy of missing the party. I'm tracking a man by the name of Rimaro.
Rimaro ain't no traitor, you mind-blind sack of squid squirts.
Captain, there'll be a bounty of some 4,000 pounds on Rimaro, quick or dead. I'd be willing to cut you a tenth of that, here and now, if you give me any knowledge you might have stumbled across on your travels. Careful, Watcher. You don't want to go making yourself an enemy of the Principe Sen Patrena. Anyone aids our enemies shares their fate, you know? Fare thee well, Captain. See you around, Seraphin.
Aye. Ahoy, Captain. What can I do you?
At once.
Traveler, have you any food? Surely you've a scrap to spare.
They took him. For what? Bataro's the second this month.
And they say the pittings aren't increasing. Do they lie to themselves or just to us? At this rate, who'll be left to suffer the Mataru's ire?
Did you hear that? About the boss?
With my own ears. Dario said there's treasures in that pit.
Shh! Have you lost your wits?
Indeed.
My fingers be fat and furry, easy breezy, wet and sleazy.
Hey, fresh face. Welcome to the hole. Just got 2 rules, yeah? Keep your hands to yourself, and don't fall in. Need something?
I'm starting to miss the gruel and gilded veil. We've no intent to disturb you. Please carry on.
Bayer, I don't know this one.
We asked not to be disturbed. What are you doing here? Well, that's the end of subtlety.
You told me you weren't followed.
Sally can't know that I was here. Bad news for our new friend.
We've no...
Bayer?
We asked not to be disturbed. What are you doing here? You look like you ought to be hauling wagons for a living. You expect me to believe you're a server here? Yeah, well, we don't want anything. Get out.
Relax.
Once is an accident. Twice, and you're a little too nosy for your own good. Damn it, Persa! Part of our deal was that you keep your mouth shut.
Zilius' family. I told him so he wouldn't try to get involved or stand in our way.
I've had enough of this clown. Get out of the way, Persa.
Right.
Bayer?
We asked not to be disturbed. What are you... Damn it, Persa!
Zilius' family. I told him so he wouldn't try to get involved.
What kind of bloodthirsty idiots do you think we are?
Try not to make too much of a mess, Bayer. No need to draw even more unwanted attention.
How may I help?
Bayer?
We asked not to be disturbed. Well, that's the end.
You told...
Sally can't...
Bayer?
We asked not to be... Damn it, Persa!
Zilius' family. I told him so he wouldn't try to get involved or stand in our...
Persa! What didn't you blab about?
I didn't. How did you...
This job's got too many moving pieces as it is. Safer if I push one of them off the board now.
Absolutely.
Never smelled meat like that before. All half-rotten and...
We asked not to be disturbed. What?
Damn it,
Zilius family. I told him so he wouldn't try to get involved or stand in our way. That's it then. The plan's over. We're done. Time to pack it in.
If she knew I was involved, my corpse would already be knocking against the pylons at the shipyard dock. Sally can't know that I was here. Bad news for our new friend.
How may I help?
We asked not to be good. Now get lost.
Relax.
Once is an accident. Twice, and you're a little too nosy for your own good.
Damn it, Persa.
Zilius family. I told him so he wouldn't try to get involved or stand in our way.
Sally can't know that I was here. Bad news for our new friend.
How may I help?
We asked not to be disturbed. What are you doing here?
Damn it, Persa.
Zilius family. I told him so he wouldn't try to get involved or stand in our way. That's it then. The plan's over. We're done.
If she knew I was in... Sally can't...
Aye?
Lava room beyond sick.
Arthek Worthen Roth.
Ahoy. I'll be chopping you to chum.
Lara, be on sick.
Hey.
That is true.
Oh?
Arthek Worthen Roth.
Happy to oblige. Arthek Worthen Roth.
What do you need?
I'm here.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Lava beyond seek.
Hey. What can I do?
Lava beyond seek.
Yeah? Aye?
Lava beyond seek.
Yeah? Lava beyond seek. Yeah? Sure thing.
I'm here.
You killed him! Let me go, and I won't say a word about what happened here. The Bardatos sent you, right? No need to kill me over a family tiff, eh? I just check for traps. Belder and her crew are the vault crackers, not my line of work. This job? I'm out. It never happened. Belder's plan was for everyone to converge on the Bardato vault. You won't find me anywhere near the Bardato fortune. Can we agree that that's worth sparing my life? I think that would be best as well. Consider me gone.
Let's not stand too close to that.